Welcome to the Shit Apple Podcast, where daily life gets drugged through the mud, wrapped in questionable wisdom, and served piping hot with zero shame. Well, someone's got to say the crazy stuff you're already thinking.
Hi, everyone. Shit Apples are here and ready for our next episode. And I think it's kind of funny. I have... we're going to talk about like lies and bad advice or things that we still do that maybe our parents told us.
Yeah.
Is it lies or superstitions?
Or lies,
Both.
lies, bad
Hand in hand.
advice. Or, kind of like Tiffany and I both have. Tiffany, if you've listened to our past episodes, I'll wait, go listen. Okay, now you're back. There's the one where Tiffany talks about Uncle Ted. Like
Uncle Ted under the bed.
A scary arm. Yeah, Uncle Ted under the bed to get her kids to listen to her. And I used to have these hair dolls to scare Layla into listening to me. So it's kind of like that, but like if Layla still believed in the hair dolls. So there are things that I have been told that, I well into my adult age, I still think about
And believe.
And yes.
So if our kids ever have a podcast, your kids are going to be talking about the trauma of Uncle Ted, and your daughter will talk about the trauma of the hair doll.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so gross. So I was thinking about it the other day because there was something on TV and it was talking about warts, and I'm like, ew, that's gross. But anyway, I know some people, like Tiffany says, some people are just wartier than other people, and that's fine. But
Well, what I mean by that is like I don't know. It's like
susceptible.
your system is more susceptible to the virus.
right, okay, all right,
Some people
Whatever.
can get them, and then some people can be exposed to them and not get them.
right, okay.
At least, I'm a fake doctor, so that's my
I'm a
diagnosis.
fake nurse, so I refer to you guys because I'm just the fake nurse. So anyway, I was remembering there's this thing in cheerleading, and one of the girls had a wart, and Layla was, working with the girl. No, I'm not going to tell. But I was like terrified. I was like, oh my God, if she touches it, she's going to get a wart and blah, 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 or whatever. And sure enough, Layla got a wart. So I was really mad.
Poor Layla just got outed.
I know. I'm sorry, Layla. But the funny thing is the girl, we'll call her Shelley
Susie.
Jr. Okay, Susie.
Susie Rottencrotch.
Susie. Susie Rottencrotch. And I remember telling Bill, I was like, I don't understand. Why is Susie playing with frogs? And by the way, guys, this is just less than 5 years ago. Okay. And Bill goes, What? And I go, I don't even understand why she was playing with frogs in the first place to get the wart. And he was like, What? What are you talking about? I
Poor
go,
Bill.
and I just kept repeating myself. He goes, you're telling me you think you have to play with frogs to get a wart? I do. I did.
Which was extra funny because you come from
Yeah.
aesthetics and
Yeah.
esthetician stuff.
right? But I don't know why I believed that. I really thought that you needed to touch a frog or a person that had been touching frogs.
But you thought
That's amazing.
patient zero was the frog.
Yes.
Okay.
So I didn't
but
understand.
can you get warts from frogs? I don't even
think
it
so.
goes.
Well,
I don't
oh
even
God.
think it even
Unless the
I'm gonna
frog
Google that right
happens.
now.
Like
has
I think
that
you can
virus.
handle frogs and not get warts.
True.
Pretty
Can you?
sure.
I don't know. Ask chat.
Can
Also,
you?
frogs are not warty. Toads are warty.
Okay, can you get
Right?
a wart?
I'm
You're
not sure.
right. From a
So-
that's the first thing that comes up. Can you get a wart? It says from a frog, from a toad.
Okay, so you're not alone,
Oh,
but you can't.
I'm,
Not
I feel
possible.
like I'm double dumb because it's not even possible to get it from a frog.
That's what I'm saying. It's completely made up in
It's
your
a
head.
myth. Damn
Maybe
it!
some
You know how
grand-
gullible I am. I don't know. I'm gullible.
Someone
well-
didn't want their child to play with frogs, so they came up
In
with it.
solidarity with Layla, so she doesn't feel outed that she
Yeah.
had a wart. I can be prone to warts as a child, especially.
Yeah.
And especially.
Not X-special.
Especially when
Okay.
it's special.
I had a wart. I'm a lefty, and I had a wart on my middle finger on my hand growing up, and I would like go to raise my hand in class, and I'd be like, "Oh, I have a wart. I gotta raise my right hand."
Sucks.
But my dad took me hiking one time, and we were just driving down Shea, like up way far away, like up by Desert Mountain, like 136th Street, and I was we went climbing up this mountain, and then there was like halfway through there was a sign. It was like, "This is sacred Indian burial ground."
What is this, the Brady Bunch?
And like, you can't be climbing this. Like, no climbing, no hiking, and it was like scaling a mountain. I'm like, Dad, what were you thinking? But I scraped the wart on this rock. By the way, I tried
Did it cure it?
That's what I was thinking.
Listen, so I had tried to burn this thing off like 5 or 6 times because it was so embarrassing. And it would
When you
always
say
grow back.
I tried to burn it off, like yourself or with a dermatologist?
Well,
Went to
her
the
mom was an
doctor.
esthetician.
Went to the doctor. Had it treated multiple times. It would always grow back.
Okay.
Well, I went on this hike and I scraped my finger, and it was the wart scraped off and was bleeding. Never came back.
Nice.
I think it was the ancient
clearly.
Indian burial ground.
But
Thank
it's
you so
supposed to-
much.
But you were okay. I won't even get
Or
into
do we
that.
think it was treated so many times that there was just a little bit of it left?
No, it was massive, you guys.
Ew.
Yeah.
Our friendship is over.
Gross. I know. I'm going to rethink this.
Your
whole thing.
daughter has warts too, and you love her.
Well,
and
she-
you love her.
Yeah, I do. But it wasn't her fault. It was Susie's fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Stupid Susie and the frog.
How is it your fault? You either get them or you don't.
No, I said it's not her fault.
Okay.
Who? Susie
Layla.
Rottencrotch?
It was Susie Rottencrotch's
It wasn't
fault.
Susie Rottencrotch's fault.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Next subject. Next
Anyway.
person.
Moving on.
That's
Okay.
what.
Oh,
that's-
you have another. Speaking of being gullible, the next one, Shelley. Shelley was raised in a very conservative Christian.
I think I was very
environment.
sheltered, apparently. So I went to like.
That's
I,
shocking, by the way, just by her
Just
behavior.
knowing you now, wow, you did a total 180.
I did. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
usually what happens, though.
when I came out, I exploded. Yeah. So I went to Christian school. I went to church. Like I didn't join the Girl Scouts. I joined the Missionettes. You know, I joined.
I've never heard of that.
That's because you're not Christian and
You're
you're
not
going to
good
hell.
enough to know.
That's what we would believe.
I'm
Anyway.
warty.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed.
You're too busy worrying about your warts. I remember, you know, so I don't know. That's just how I was raised. And did I always believe it? Did I always adhere to the rules? No. However, I remember I got like my first job or something. I think it was my first job. And so I was around other adults, not people my age, like people older than me or whatever. Anyway, I remember somebody said something and they said they were an atheist. And I said these words, "What's that? What's an atheist?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't believe in God." And I mean, I literally invented the phrase "clutch your pearls." Okay, I was like,
You were like,
"What?
That's an option?
What do you mean you
Like,
don't
did
believe
you know
in God?"
you're going to hell now?
I literally said that. I go, "Aren't you afraid you'll go to hell?" I mean, are you? You know,
How old were you? 18? 16?
It doesn't
Ish.
matter.
She was 32.
It was yesterday.
I was a young 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
That's
young
insane.
20s. I know.
That's
I
actually
thought-
insane.
But I just thought everybody knew there was God.
Right.
Even if you didn't like him.
Yeah.
You know, because I believed in Satan worshipers. Like, God bless. I don't know if you guys saw me this week. I was wearing my Black Sabbath shirt, which I wore long before Ozzy died. But when I was a kid, I believed that, like, you know, the whole playing it backwards would be Satan talk.
Yeah.
You know, like certain lobes, you know, like that kind of stuff.
But you obviously tried it because that's
You
exactly
Oh, of
hey,
course
you
I
never,
did.
When you went to sleepovers with girlfriends, you never did like the Ouija board or any of that stuff?
100% I did. I was the ringleader.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do we need
But-
to do that like around October? We need
But
to bring
listen-
a Ouija board in
Yeah.
here.
But like I was nervous to do those kind of things.
I was
playing-
terrified.
And
Still
but I
to
was
this
raised
day, I've
Catholic,
never.
and that kind of. I was raised Catholic, and the Ouija board. I still did it, but it terrified me.
Terrifying. Yeah.
I'm still terrified and I've never done it. And
Oh, we're gonna do it.
You have to do it. It's $10 at Toys R Us. Oh my God.
Oh, there's no
I'm
Toys
living in
R
the
Us.
90s. It's
There's a
probably
Toys R Us
at the Mall
$40
of
at
America.
Target.
I just
Sorry.
recently, well, not recently, but did you know what an agnostic person was? Like,
Yeah,
did you,
I don't get it. I think I had an aunt, you know, that was agnostic, and I was like, I don't know. I don't care about this bitch.
okay.
What does it mean?
That
like,
just
really?
means you believe in God, just
God.
not religion.
Yeah.
Well,
Specifically.
I think I'm kind of
That's me,
agnostic
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Oh, damn it. I don't want to be like her.
Well,
Anyway.
I was trying to rack my brain of what. I wasn't super naive like that. I was naive in some ways, but not that. I was pretty street smart and not super gullible, like my friend, my good old pal Shelley over here. But I was talking to Shelley on the phone like a couple weeks ago, and she was telling me how her child, consumes caffeine
Alani's.
every once in a while, and I was like, really?
Every day.
I was like, you let your kid drink caffeine? I'm like, I thought that stunts their growth, so I never allow my children to drink caffeine. Not because like it'll make them insane and crazy and jump off the walls. It was more for vanity purposes because I wanted to be as tall as possible. And then Shelley Googled it, and it's like, not a thing.
But
It's a
you
myth.
realize
Because
your
my
children,
parents told me that.
But you realize your children are tall because you and Bo are tall, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I know it's mostly
Both like
genetic.
6'6" or 6'5" or 6'4", 6'3",
6'7".
6'2". Stop. Oh, yep, 6'7".
He's
Doop,
6'2". It's not that tall.
But you're
Okay, I don't know.
tall.
I was going.
I used to be 5'7". I think I'm shrinking.
Okay, so
Okay.
I was going to go down the line about how tall you are.
Yeah. But apparently you can drink caffeine and still be as tall as
Yeah.
And we did ask
Nature.
our dear friend Chat, and it said a little bit of caffeine can even
Stimulate
enhance, yes.
stimulate.
It didn't work on me or Layla.
I'm shocked by this. I would not drink
Yeah.
caffeine as a child because I want to be as tall as possible.
But so who did someone tell you that?
I think my mother.
Okay. So
Yeah.
things, yeah.
And I still
things
believed it until 2 weeks ago. So what the hell?
You were
Okay.
two.
I
2
missed
weeks
out
ago
on all
old.
that coffee and Diet Cokes when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I remember drinking Diet Cokes as a kid. And everybody else was drinking Cokes, and they were really tall. Everyone was taller than me, and they drank more caffeine than me. So
Yeah.
that I could have thwarted that without Google.
Yes.
Well, anyways, you learn something new every day, kids.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up thinking that if you ate and then swam, you would drown. So that's what people
I'm sorry, drowned?
drown.
So you think the
drown.
20 minutes is because you're going to drown?
You have to just give
I've heard
yourself.
Oh, I
about
thought
the-
it would make your stomach upset.
Same.
No,
You're
because
thinking drowning.
yes, and I'm not saying it's
Good
true.
Lord.
That's what I was
Like
told.
if you eat a full chicken or what? I mean, you have a little snack.
an entire pepperoni pizza. No, like a meal. Like when we were growing up, there wasn't a snack every 5 seconds. It was like
Right.
it's lunchtime, it's breakfast, it's dinner, right?
There's still not
So
a
when you-
snack every 5 minutes with Diana.
Yeah. So if you
called-
like lunch at the pool, you had to wait to go back to swim because it could cause you
I
to
didn't
drown.
adhere to this.
I didn't
But
know
I
it was
will-
drowning. I did know that. I thought you would just get sick or like cramps or
Yeah,
something.
you would
I don't
get
know.
cramps and then you couldn't stay
Then you
above
couldn't-
water and you would sink to the bottom.
Like maybe in the ocean. We're in a pool
Okay,
in the
I'm just saying-
backyard.
I'm just saying this recently happened in England. We can Google it.
Yeah,
But
you did. You said that.
Yes,
Yeah, go on.
it
I'm
recently
sorry.
happened where a girl, I think she was a
I
teenager.
think she was a shitty swimmer.
maybe.
I don't know that the meal affected the swimming.
I don't know. Unless she
How
had,
can they prove that
Unless
also?
she had, an entire cheese pizza. We don't know. We'll have to get
I mean,
more
that's
details.
impressive.
I think
Yeah.
drowning
You can eat
from
a full
pizza,
cheese pizza in one sitting.
You need some. It's going to be a pizza, not a pizza.
Yeah.
Cheese
She
is
got-
much lighter than the meat.
That's true. That's true.
Well, that sucks. That she
Well, that
drowned.
sucks. I also don't believe it.
Yeah.
You don't believe what?
I think she just drowned.
Oh,
Okay, but
Should
what
we
if she's
Google
a,
it?
yeah, let's Google it
we're
because
so famous
you
for
can't
not googling anything.
scientifically prove that a full pizza caused this girl to drown.
No, I'm not saying she did, but I feel like it was linked to her. She was a strong swimmer. There was no other reason. They did an autopsy.
Strong
nothing,
swimmers drown.
Yeah, but
where was she, in the ocean?
I don't
or
know.
A pool?
The English Channel. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know.
She
Oh my
was in
gosh.
the Nile.
Let's hear it. Shelley has pulled it up.
The idea that swimming on a full stomach causes cramps and leads to drowning is a long-standing myth, possibly originated from an early 20th century Boy Scout manual.
Ah.
Damn Boy Scouts.
These Boy Scouts
but I
are
wanna hear
misleading
the
us.
current event story.
I trust a Boy Scout.
Can you drown after eating and then going swimming?
Okay, it says this is People Magazine,
See how
so we know
stupid
it's
these
true.
Boy Scouts are.
People Magazine.
People.
Yeah, People Magazine. This is the article in there. Everybody relax.
Still around?
Okay, cause of death revealed of girl who went swimming after eating pizza and fries.
Stop it right now.
She just died because she
Lucy
exploded.
Reed was swimming in the waters in England when she died. According to findings, she died after inhaling her vomit while swimming in the waters.
Ah, okay.
So she
okay.
was
She died from inhaling
Drowning.
vomit.
Okay, the coroner ruled that she became ill and vomited as she was trying to get out of the deep part of the waters.
She was
She-
that
she,
was gonna happen. I feel the food didn't make it better.
Yeah.
She aspirated.
Yeah,
Okay. So
Okay, next subject.
maybe that's what our great grannies were worried about.
yeah.
Poor
And
girl.
the Boy Scouts.
Sometimes when I get heartburn, I wake up aspirating.
Do you?
Yeah, you guys
Well, you
never
know what
woke up-
aspirating is?
Yeah, it's going into my lungs.
It's like when you,
You know what?
get
I'm a
food.
fake nurse.
All right, kids. Swallowing watermelon seeds will grow a watermelon in your
I
stomach.
mean, I believe that when I was little.
Yeah.
And then one time I
Oh.
accidentally swallowed a peach seed. You know, those are
Those are
big.
giant.
How?
I know. I don't know. I was eating it and I must have gone or something like that. I just remember being little and I swallowed a whole peach seed.
she doesn't have much of
You
a
know
gag
that you-
reflex,
And
this lady.
I know. Well, I do drink a lot, and pretty fast. But anyway, I remember running. I was freaking out. And
How old were you?
I don't
I don't
understand
know,
how that
like
happens.
10 or under.
Okay.
And I
How you
remember-
didn't choke on that, I'm baffled.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
impressive.
But most importantly, you probably pooped it out.
Oh, but
That didn't
hurt.
feel good.
That's back when the poop days were good. Dang it!
It's just clogging the.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Our colonics lady missed that.
Oh,
I
it
feel like
probably
she would
came
have
out
seen
there.
that. She's like, there's a nodule inside your intestine. I don't know what that is.
What is this? A
Look at all
peach
those
pit?
watermelon seeds going by.
Now I eat watermelon and I just suck those seeds right down.
Even
I
the
love
black ones?
Yeah, of course the black ones.
The black ones have protein and
any of 'em.
roasted, very good for you.
Are you serial?
Who's picking out watermelon seeds?
I just eat them.
You're picking out black watermelon seeds and roasting them?
No, I'm not, but I would buy dried watermelon seeds because
What?
I buy seedless watermelon. But
I do-
over
yeah, I do too.
abroad, they don't have those kinds of watermelon. And by the way, those are genetically modified and not good for you. It's better
I'm
to
sorry.
eat the ones that have the seeds.
Can we
Anyway,
rewind? What do you
moving
mean
on.
abroad they don't have seedless watermelons?
They don't. They don't have a lot of it's
Abroad
not,
where?
Like in Croatia, the watermelons have seeds. In all the in
Shame.
Europe, they
Shame.
have seeds. And guess what? Their strawberries are not this large, like Costco. They don't genetically modify their food, so it's regular. It's how it grows on the vine.
Wait.
Shelley, that's another strike
gonna ask-
for,
I was gonna ask a
for
dumb-
Europe for Shelley.
Well, I mean, it's
Shelley
so
loves
stupid
genetically
overseas.
modified
I
things.
mean,
Okay, first of all,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's better for you to not eat genetically modified food.
We know
That's
this.
why those people live longer. and
My
they're
blood
healthier.
work is fantastic.
Shelley just made a speech right before we started recording that she doesn't give a shit. She's going to eat what
do.
she wants.
I did.
That's
What were
true.
we talking about? It was like kale. Well,
She's
I've
gonna-
always said kale is dumb, and it tastes like bullshit. And now you guys are. Now everybody's
Why are
on
you
my
saying
bandwagon.
you guys?
Well,
Why
I
are
mean,
you?
I mean, you guys.
I wasn't.
out in the
I wasn't like
atmosphere.
championing kale. I wasn't like kale.
She wears a shirt that says kale. Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna buy you one.
Birthday
No.
idea.
Okay. How many of you swallow your gum?
Never.
Every day. Oh.
As a kid, yeah.
I knew she was a gum swallower.
What do
I
you mean?
freaking knew you
In
were a
fact,
gum
I need
swallower.
some gum. I go through phases, and
That's
right now I'm on a
disgusting.
gum.
Why?
My body will not
Disgusting.
allow gum to be
Maybe
swallowed.
that's why I can't go to the bathroom. I will
I
say
agree.
though.
I agree.
You have
I agree.
piles of gum.
I
And a
love
peach
gum.
pit.
Oh, and you know what? And I don't. I chew like
And,
five
and a
pieces.
pile of watermelon seeds.
I chew like 5 pieces. Water.
Dude, it's wild in there. It's wild. There's Dr.
God.
Pepper flowing. Creamy coconut
Sponsor
Dr.
us,
Pepper.
Diet Dr Pepper.
Oh my God, there's
my
so
God.
much going on in there.
Yeah, I
can
swallow
only
it every
imagine.
day, and I chew
Why?
like
You
3 or 4.
swallow
Just for the
gum every
convenience of
day.
Because sometimes I'm not around a trash can, and I'm
She
done.
is a child, you guys.
I'm done with the gum.
She doesn't like rules or regulations.
When the flavor is
tell her.
gone, that's coming out of my mouth or going down my
Okay,
throat.
yeah. I'm with you on the flavor being gone. Get rid of it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, and you know, I'll tell you something stupid. Sometimes it's funny. I'll be driving down the street. I'll be chewing my gum, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm done with it." And I'll roll down my window, and I'll go,
No, you do
Yes,
not.
You're nasty.
You litter it.
How am I the nasty one? How am I labeled the nasty
You're
one?
not.
Look at
Yeah,
this one.
She's the new nasty.
She's nasty. No, every show, you guys, you're gross. You're nasty. Everything I do.
I've never
But
said
you
that.
are. You
Shelley's
are. No,
the
this
I
one.
think it's
Leader.
funny because then my kids are like, "Mom," and I'm like,
We're all
No,
gross in our own
you know
way.
what? I have a weird thing about gum, and I lose my mind if I see my kids spit
Yep.
the gum out on the ground
Oh,
or where you're
yeah.
walking. I think you will get bad karma for like a
Same.
long ass time because someone's gonna step on that, and I pray
I know.
you step in some gum if
I
you're
know.
doing
I
that
have.
shit.
A
It's
lot-
like the people that don't pick up their dog poo. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, I
it's-
can't wait till your child.
Well, I
runs
do
to
it
the
Yeah.
in the
bathroom.
driving in the street, not on the sidewalk. If you're walking in the middle of the
Okay.
street, you deserve to
It's
step
also
in gum.
littering.
Oh, yes.
Well, no, because it came out of my mouth.
Yes, it's not
They'll think
biodegradable. It's not a banana
they'll think
peel,
it's
Miss
flipped.
Compost.
Banana peel, I'm good with.
Yeah, that's
What?
compostable.
Yeah, a peach pit, you throw it out instead of swallowing it.
Nobody
Things
even
like
knows
that.
what compostable
Yes,
is.
everybody does.
Okay. But
I also kind of don't believe in recycling.
I absolutely
It's fake
don't.
news.
It's fake news, and they don't use most of it.
All
It's
the
not-
things you recycle gets. I don't know that
That's
it's getting
because people are
recycled.
dumb and they don't know how to recycle. So yeah, you're both right.
In America, I think it's bullshit. Now in other countries, I think they're
Oh
probably
my God,
doing it
with the other
right. I just
countries.
think we're doing it wrong.
We are. You can't throw away your mayonnaise jar full of mayo. You have to wash it out. Otherwise,
No
it goes in
one's
the
doing
trash.
that.
Exactly.
Like 1% of the population is doing that.
Right, and then it costs more money for them to separate it because you're
Yeah.
doing it incorrectly. So it's not a cost saving.
You know, we are international. You know, I love to say that. I have said in a few episodes. We have many. Well, okay, how many other countries listen to
I
us?
think we're in 19. Well, not listen
19
regularly, but
countries?
have listened. I think we're in 19. Let me check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good stats.
I wish some of the international people would call me. and
Call
tell-
you?
Yeah.
Can you give them your phone number?
Yeah.
Please.
I give everyone my phone number.
You're gonna about to get a lot of prank calls.
Oh
my God.
But you know, and tell us, like, is this true? Is their recycling better? And why? Why do they, why? And why don't they have seedless watermelons?
I just told you why. They don't genetically modify their food.
Is that genetically modified?
Yes.
All right, guys.
But there's
along-
white seeds in them.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
all
we're
right.
moving on.
Along the lines of bad karma and spitting the gum out, throwing the gum out, what other things are kind of like urban myths or things your parents told you or things you learned as a kid or whatever
I mean,
that you
there's so
actually
many.
follow, like
That we follow. I don't really follow
like breaking a mirror? Do you
I
believe
have not ever broken a mirror. Have you?
do you
guys?
believe it gives you 7 years bad luck?
I don't want to risk it. I don't remember ever
Yeah.
breaking a
I don't
mirror.
wanna risk
I've
it.
broken many mirrors.
Okay,
Arash
Do I have bad luck, you think?
you tell me.
I don't think so. I have
it
a
seems
pretty
like your luck's pretty good.
I'm doing pretty well.
You're killing it. Okay.
But like it's an accident. Like is
Yeah.
it gonna
I wonder
really-
if it's like you break it on purpose, like you're mad and you're like, ugh.
Dude, I broke a
Oh.
mirror and a shard of it went right here. You see that little scar? See that? That's from a mirror.
Interesting.
Okay, so I see spilling salt. I will say this. Every time I spill salt, and I spill it a lot because I use a lot, I throw it over both of my shoulders because supposedly if you throw it over your shoulder, it counteracts the bad luck that will happen from spilling the salt because apparently it's bad luck to spill salt. And I throw it over both shoulders because I never remember which shoulder you're supposed to do it.
Yes. But it's
And
your
Bill
left.
gets mad at me because he's like, "You're throwing it at the other people, behind me."
That's okay. That's on
I'm,
them.
I'm helping them.
So, do you believe this, or do you just do it just as a preventative,
It's kind of
just
like
in
a just in case. It's kind of like almost like
It's like so many superstitions.
Yeah.
Like, oh, knock on wood.
Knock on
I knock
wood.
on wood a
I knock
lot.
on wood. I don't know if it works, but I might as well.
okay.
But-
So you go ahead, Diana.
Shelley,
No, you go.
Shelley did a deep dive on knocking on wood.
Well, it was like 1 minute, but
Not a Bill deep dive, a Shelley deep dive.
okay. So when I say stupid things like, I don't know, like.
Well, people always say that I'm going to get pregnant or have another baby. And
Okay.
I'm always like, you shut up.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm
She's
knocking on wood.
You knock on wood to ward.
5 kids later, people.
Yeah, like you knock off, you knock on wood, like when you say something bad or something
you don't want to
that
come
you
true.
don't want to
Don't want to
happen.
come
Yeah, yeah,
true.
yeah. It's hard. See, you should have explained it. But what you're supposed to do is say something good, like I'm going to be so rich, and then you knock on wood because that wards off the bad juju.
Oh, so I'm
that
gonna
will-
win the lotto.
That will right
Example.
that
I
will
th-
come and attack the good thing that you just put out in the universe.
I thought you Googled it and it said that knocking on wood actually solidifies what you're saying.
Yeah.
no.
So you should say
So
good things.
it's
and
yeah. Yeah.
So basically we freaked out because I've been knocking on wood, being like,
Right.
I'm not going to have another baby. I'm knocking on wood.
We're saying the same
but
thing,
I'm
just
actually
different.
solidifying that I'm going to have another baby. So I'm doing the
Yes.
opposite of what
now
I
we
wanted.
know. You heard it here first.
So
folks.
it's kind of like have you ever seen like those old ladies and like they put like it's like in a movie or something.
Are they witches?
Like they'll say
Spells?
something like blah, 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 and they'll say a blessing over their child and then they like put
Never
like maybe
seen that.
it's holy water or something, and it's like that. You say something good and then the knocking is supposed to get rid of anything bad that comes and hurts what good you've said.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never seen this.
You never saw that?
No.
I gotta remember. I think it's like
Seems very Catholic though.
it does.
Okay.
I was gonna say I feel like it's probably more of like an Italian or Hispanic thing, maybe where
Well,
that
they
I
both-
saw in the
that's-
movie or whatever.
That's what the priest does though.
I know,
In the Catholic Church
but it
with
was
the
a
holy
lady.
water.
Oh my gosh! Wasn't it in My Big Fat Greek Wedding where they said something good and then they go puh, puh. Remember?
Oh.
Do you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like that. That's
Yeah.
knocking on wood. You say something
Yes.
good and then you go poop, poop. You can get rid of
There's
that.
a lot of like cultures that have certain superstitions, like
Yeah.
among their whatever.
Yes.
We do have a caller. All right. We have Nina on the line, and she is going to share with us a superstition she grew up with. Hit it, Nina.
Hi, guys. So excited to be on the podcast. I love you guys.
This is very special for you.
It
And
is
for
very
us.
special for me to be talking to you guys. I
Mostly
listen
her.
to you all the time, and I'm so excited to be here. But so one of the superstitions I always heard growing up from my grandmothers, especially my favorite grandmother, was that if we put, like, whenever I was having a bad dream or if I was afraid to have a bad dream that night, is my grandmother would put scissors under my pillow.
What?
Which sounds a little crazy.
Scissors?
Sounds
A little
dangerous.
crazy, but
Sounds
she
very
would put
dangerous.
like metal scissors, and they had to be metal under my
Oh.
pillow, and that was to like ward off bad dreams. And that's pretty common in like Middle Eastern cultures. Like it's well known, like superstition is that if you put scissors under your pillow, it'll like keep you from having bad dreams
And
and to
did
like
this-
ward
did-
off like evil spirits.
Did the scissors have to be open or closed, or did it not matter?
How close?
If I remember correctly, they did have to be a little open, but that might have just
Lord.
been that might be my memory. I don't actually remember if that was a real thing, but you did have to have them like under there to protect you.
Now let me ask you, Nina, do you still believe this to this day? Do you still practice this?
I don't still practice it. I don't put scissors under my kids' pillows, but
Okay.
I do believe that it did work when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So
Aw.
maybe it was because I believed in it when I
Yeah.
was a kid, and so then it made me not have those bad dreams because I was like, oh, this works, so I didn't
Yeah.
have a bad
I
dream.
lo- I
But
think
yeah,
I'm gonna use
when I
this.
had those scissors under my pillow, I didn't have a bad dream.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm
So
going to use it.
Yeah, use a
It
gummy
might have
bear
been like
instead.
Yeah,
it
use a
psyched
different
me out,
product.
but it worked.
Okay.
Well,
all
that's
right.
good that it works.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of nicks and cuts on your hands?
No.
Did your hair
Like,
get
you're not
cut?
putting your
I was
hands under
thinking-
the pillow.
Were you lopsided there? That's interesting. I'm glad it worked. I guess you
It
could do it with
did.
anything though.
Yeah, I probably could have been anything.
I'm going to
but for
use it
me,
because my kids
it worked.
always like
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I had a bad dream. I can't sleep." I'm going to be like, "Scissors."
Let's
Get the scissors.
Uncle Ted, get the scissors.
It might be all the Uncle Ted talk that's keeping them up at night. I'm not sure.
All right. Well, thank you
that's
for
cool.
calling in.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Love
you,
Thank you
Nina.
so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so a lot of ethnic cultures or cultures have different superstitions. Like when we were traveling this summer, the evil eye is very big. Like
Yeah.
I think originally from like Greece, but a lot of like Mediterranean and a lot of those, it might even be like Hispanic people too. I feel like they kind of promote the evil eye, or maybe they've just sort of adopted it. But and the Jewish people have the mezuzah
Yeah.
on the door. Like there's so
Yes.
many different things. I don't know exactly what that represents, or I think it keeps the
Also,
bad
the
spirits.
the blue paint on the ceilings
Oh,
or
yeah,
and
yeah.
the
What was
roofs.
that for?
and I always
Like,
heard it was like in
oh,
the South.
Yeah, that's a southern thing. You paint
it
your
wards
patio
off
or
bad
something.
spirits.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
they
a
won't
certain
cross
color,
water.
A certain blue.
Yes, it is.
Haint blue. Remember, because it rhymed with paint.
Yes.
Paint, paint.
Haint,
Keeps the
haint
spirits
blue
at bay.
paint. Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I just I just found this out the other day. Well, okay, a couple weeks ago, from my friends at Cheer, the Cheer moms, that if you put your purse or your pocketbook or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, Grandma.
I know,
pocketbook.
right? Well, that's what it said in Google. Don't put your pocketbook on the ground. But if you put your purse on the ground, you will lose money or you won't make money. Well, I don't know. Is it make money?
I
or-
think it's just bad money.
Just bad
it's
money
bad luck
juju.
for your finances.
Ooh, girl, I put it on the roof. I was out there climbing
Yeah.
out in
The
the, parking
highest
lot. I
tree you
was
could
like,
get to.
She put all her purses on her roof now.
yeah, I mean, I'm like serious about it now. I'm like, I said, just in case, if that's real, I don't want my purse on the ground.
Yeah.
And like everybody at Cheer was like, you've never heard this before? I'm like, no.
Yeah. This and the wart one are big surprises for me.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, my
I just-
my cheer friends helped me.
I don't know if I practice it 100%, but I try to. But I also don't like believe it.
I know.
Like, come on.
I mean, but
How's
do we
that
believe
going to be the
any of
thing?
them?
How's
we-
that going to be the thing?
It's not, but I guess you both like kind of buy nice purses.
Well,
so
I
why
like
would
money.
you put those on
Well,
the
that's
ground
true.
anyway?
That's
well,
what they
I
were
like
saying.
money, says Shelley.
Yeah, I like money.
So anything to
Any
prevent
superstition
loss.
with money,
Okay, wait.
I'm in.
I want you to share some of your random ones that we maybe didn't talk about when we were writing this episode. But I'm just remembering. Didn't you bury something in your backyard?
Oh boy,
Cinnamon at your door. There's
she
like
got a
some
pet
crystals.
cemetery back there.
Oh my God, I forgot about all these.
Yeah.
Okay, so I bought this house during COVID. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, we knew it was gonna be a complete tear down inside. And Stephanie Gujrathi, the Guj Steph, she redid my house. But before she did, I used to live across the street because I lived in Diana's Hood. And across the street from me was this lady, and her, can I say her name? Nobody's
can.
ever going to
I don't
know.
think she listens.
Yeah. Her name is Lucky. She had it changed to Lucky, and she was an older lady,
Wow.
lived by herself, no relatives or whatever. And she was very spiritual, Diana?
Superstitious?
Superstitious,
Sure,
spiritual.
maybe combo.
Oh, we
But-
should have called. We should have made a call to her.
Yeah.
She
Do
could
you
have
have
given
her
us
Yeah,
a
right.
lunch.
She, of course, yeah. She always texts me like on holidays and stuff.
Nice.
But she was like, let's bless your home. I'd love to come over and bless your home. She actually gets paid to do, or that was one of her jobs. And so she said, write down like good things on the walls before they get
Demolished? Okay.
demoed. Diana,
I've heard that.
as the people in the business say, right, Steph? And so write down good things like I will be successful, I will be healthy, I will be loved, and blah 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 blah. And then she gave me, like the is it the purple thing? That's quartz. There's different quartzes, and she gave me a big one, and she said, and I read it too. You go bury it in, I think it's the northeast part, the most northeast part of your home.
So you're just out there with a compass and like,
Yeah,
okay.
well,
I know North.
I was say I have actually very good direction,
Okay.
and
Oh, yeah.
I was like, bing, it's right there, and I dug it, yeah, and
what does this
buried
do?
it, and that protects your home.
I need it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
thanks
gonna
a
do
lot. Christmas gifts. Hello.
yeah,
All three of
yeah.
us.
And she saged my house. It was empty at the time. We hadn't even moved in, but
Does the house feel blessed now?
sometimes.
Depending on the day.
Depending on how my children act and my husband.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it became I wasn't happy about moving there, and and I have my evil stepmother in her little lair.
Aw, poor
and
Nana.
not stepmother. Oh, God, I get my evils mixed up. My evil mother-in-law
She
in
is
her
not
lair,
evil.
and
I get my.
it's
evils
actually
mixed
worked
up.
out. I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was, and it's
Oh,
worked
good.
out. So maybe there was something to it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right.
Love it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if it has to do with money and health, because I'm getting older and I'm always worried about health. Then I'm in. I'm in. What could it hurt?
What could it hurt? That's
Right?
the thing. Yeah.
But yes, thanks for my cheer gals telling me about my purse.
All right.
But speaking of cheer, I'm kind of jealous. I want to call my friend. I have a friend that I met all because of cheer, and she has a funny superstition. Okay.
Ring.
So I got Val on the phone, who I originally became friends with her because of cheer. And she, when we first met at cheer, though, she told me the funniest story just out of the blue, because Val's kind of wild, like, you know.
I love her.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's just a wild child.
Also a super fan, so
I
thank you.
love
Yeah, we love Val.
Val.
And she just was like, when I was young, blah 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 blah, and I thought that was the funniest story. And I went home, I told Bill. But anyway, I always think about that story. Like, that's one of the reasons we became friends, because I was like, she's crazy like me. Hey, hey Val, how's it going? I didn't even say hi.
Hello. Hi. So I
yeah.
grew up thinking I was related to every Hispanic person.
Why?
My dad told me that every Hispanic person was my cousin. So like I just grew up was like, oh yeah, that's my cousin. When everybody would say, oh, that's so and so, he's Hispanic. I said, oh yeah, he's my cousin.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
That's hilarious.
Because
That's a
you're-
good way to look
So
at
forever.
Because you're Hispanic, right?
Yeah, we would even be driving down, the road, and my dad would say, oh, I'm going to go get my car fixed. And I'm like, oh, where are you getting your car fixed? He said, oh, my cousin Johnny, your cousin.
So everyone was your cousin.
Everything was our cousin. Yeah, so everybody was our cousin. So I didn't realize this until like probably the beginning of high school that actually was not true.
Oh my God, that's
So it
hilarious.
was a while.
It was a while. I mean, honestly, I guess I was just more not around so many Hispanics in like middle school. And then in high school, I had went to a friend's house and I was like, oh yeah, we're related. We're cousins. And the mom was like, no, we're not. And I was like, yeah, no, we're Hispanic. And she's like, no, we're not related. Like, we came from Spain. We know nobody that you know. And I'm
We
like,
know
oh.
nobody that
She's
you know.
like, this is my
I was
family
like,
tree.
okay. Yeah, so that's kind of how
sorry,
I found out.
And so that's how
hysterical.
you found out oh my God, that's
I
funny.
think that's awesome though, because it's like you're all like,
It's kind of nice.
I don't know. I think it's a
That's a good
community, and
little
I
community,
think it's
yeah.
I like
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
also
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just all family. I mean, if you ask my dad to this day, he still says I'm 16, and yes, we are all related to Hispanics too, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is funny.
That's cute.
Yeah, he's great.
Well, thanks, Val. Thanks for calling
problem.
in
Thanks,
or
guys.
letting me
Of
call
course.
you in.
All right.
and
Yeah,
Val,
thanks,
we
guys.
love you.
We love you.
You guys, keep going.
All right.
All right,
All right,
bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Peace.
That
like how
I
you threw
think
in
that
the
is
face.
hysterical. Okay, Shelley, what else was your naive ass thinking
How did
is
that
true?
happen? Okay.
You texted this to me.
Oh, this is legit. This is true.
This is legit.
So, okay, so I like to say this a lot, apparently.
What?
I'm from California. I was born and raised in California my whole
Good
life.
Lord.
And I've never seen scorpions. All I've ever seen was like bees and there are
Tarantulas.
The big, I never saw a tarantula. I don't live by the Kardashians. Thank you.
Whatever.
Anyway, I came to Arizona and I remember I was pregnant. So all of a sudden, like when you're pregnant, for the first time, especially being only kids, I never really thought about kids or anything like that,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so I'm running this med spa business, blah, blah, blah. And one of the owners comes in and goes, I'm sorry I'm late. And he's like, Hudson just got stung by a scorpion. So I had to stick around and kind of, baby him, whatever. I'm like, wait, isn't Hudson like 2? And he's like, yeah, or whatever. And I go, and I mean, I like was shook. I was like, why are you here? Please go to Hudson. I'm so over dramatic. I was like,
Go to Hudson
him.
on his deathbed.
Go take care of him, blah, blah, whatever. And he's like, he'll be okay. It's happened before. I go,
To Hudson?
I know. I was
What's
like,
Hudson
what?
doing?
He goes, yeah,
Seriously,
unfortunately, we have a
climbing
lot
a
of
palm
scorpions
tree?
in the house. And I go,
I mean,
why do you I was flabbergasted.
You should move.
Yeah, but I literally thought until I was in my 30s, until I was 30-something years old when I found out you don't die when you get stung by a scorpion. I thought you died.
I mean, it's rare. But
Yeah.
a 2-year-old could if
Yeah.
it was a small enough scorpion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
because the
can't
small ones
control.
are the
Yeah.
super dangerous ones. Well, I thought I
So
was
I don't think
terrified.
you were in the wrong for thinking that.
Okay.
A 2-year-old, I mean, that's young.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
like, I mean, like a petite, small, like low weight 2-year-old versus like, my 2-year-olds, what my 2-year-olds look like. You know?
Well, I don't know. That was what I thought. I don't
Interesting.
know where I got that from. But that's
From
what I
your-
believed.
from that
But I never believed that. Well, I
fantastic
guess
brain
I
of
thought
yours.
if you didn't cut open and suck out the venom of a snake bite, you would die.
Well, you got to spit it out.
Yeah.
Don't drink it.
But I have
Like
gum in
your
my
gum.
mouth. I'm chewing gum just so I can show you guys at the end of this conversation it's going to be gone.
I just want you to know that this might be one of the many reasons you have GI
Stomach
issues.
issues. No, I think it's stress. They say the gut is like the second brain.
No,
She's
it's
always
true.
like, ah,
I am stressful.
I am stressful.
I create
I
stress.
am stress. You apparently said that Shelley does this all the time.
Oh yeah, she does.
Which is also disgusting. You're mayor of disgusting
I am
this
disgusting.
episode.
Today.
But
yes.
it's all okay. To be fair, okay.
Well, tell the people.
Okay, tell
What
the
does she
people.
do?
So Shelley loves to, if she borrows a pair of your shoes, or if you're at like Sky's
Bo
over
does this too.
a place, she likes to take the shoes off and put them on the table. To me, it's the most disgusting thing.
I don't
'cause
think there's anything more gross you could do.
I couldn't agree more. It is absolutely disgusting.
This is all fair.
And my kids and my husband
I'm-
do this.
I'm-
and I'm
I'm
like, we
accepting it.
eat on that table.
Or
Yeah.
like even a chair, like that has walked the streets where there's dog
Bathrooms.
poo and urine and human
fair. That's
poo
fair.
and not interesting.
I don't think about the table because
Lots of poo.
my family doesn't eat at the table. A table
Yeah.
is just a holding space for me.
Yeah.
But I will say, most of the time, the shoes on my island or table are new shoes that need to be returned.
Wait.
Well, and that's what my kids will say, like, "Oh, these are new, so I can put them on the couch." I haven't like worn them outside yet, and we don't like take our shoes off in our house. I always
Right,
dreamed
same.
of being that person.
Me
but,
too.
oh, it's too much work.
It is.
a lot of work.
But wait, did you mention how putting shoes on the table is considered bad
it's
luck?
considered bad luck.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
No,
didn't
I
know that.
didn't know that though. But
Okay.
Shelley does that all
or
the time.
gifting a clock, apparently.
You got gifted a clock, right?
Well, I had to
Tiffany?
return it.
Tiffany?
I had
You
to return it.
Yeah.
What
I
about a
wonder
watch?
why.
What about a watch? I would love a watch
Me
gift.
too. Diana got a nice
That
watch.
can't be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good luck. A watch.
Oh, is
Oh,
it? Okay, let's
interesting.
see.
You get them
Let's
as like
see.
graduation gifts or
Yes,
like
or
certain
like-
moments.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
To get.
So maybe a wall clock.
Yeah, and a watch is also like a piece of jewelry, kind of like.
Yeah.
It could be
Can
like
be,
an
yeah.
investment.
Yeah.
Like, an investment. You know what I mean? It is
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
But not a wall clock.
Okay. Is it good luck to get a clock?
Shelley's doing a mini deep dive.
For those of you not watching us on YouTube. It's
anyways.
bad luck to receive a clock as a gift. The reason is that the phrase "giving a clock" sounds similar. I'm assuming this is in Asian cultures because there's Asian writing. The reason
What?
is
You
that
can
the
read?
phrase "giving a clock" sounds similar to attending a funeral. So giving a clock sounds like attending a funeral.
So I wonder if that's specific
I'm
to
sorry,
the Asian
in their
culture.
language,
Yeah.
not in
Right.
our language. Maybe it's a similar
Right.
sounding
We're
word.
going to ask Lou down at Splendid now. We're going to see what she has to say about it.
Okay, good idea. Good idea.
Yeah. And also the symbolism of time running out.
Okay. So I really do think like culture plays a big part in
Yeah.
it because what's
Okay,
good
well-
for one culture might be very bad luck for another. And
Yeah.
there's so much.
Okay, well, my fear is like, this is not cultural. Actually, it kind of is. So there's this YouTube video that I would show my kids because they hate brushing their teeth. And I'm like, there's this YouTube video and it talks about, I don't know if anyone's heard this. It's called Hacky Smackies.
No, but I'm very interested because I like the name.
Okay, but it's like I think the guy is like from India or something because he has a specific accent. But he sings a song about hacky smackies and they live in your teeth, and it's like about a hacky smack, and he's like
Drilling away.
drilling, and like if you the hacky smacky will be in your mouth. I don't remember the video, but Google it. You can show your kids, but it scared my kids enough to like make them brush their teeth. But then I'm always afraid. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, The Aviator, where with Leo. You've never seen The Aviator?
No, it looks stupid.
Well, anyways, he had like that guy Howard Hughes had that like
He's weird.
OCD,
Yeah.
and his mom made him have OCD because she would talk about like bugs in the nails and like all the stuff. So I'm afraid because I always talk about, there's hacky smacky. Now hacky smackies are under your nails. Hacky smackies live everywhere. And I'm always afraid I'm going to give my kids OCD.
You
because,
probably will, because I
Yeah.
think Vincent has OCD because of me.
Oh, okay.
Of all the
Yeah.
things I've said.
Okay, yeah. So my
Cameron's
fears are
very
always.
anxious because of me. Yeah.
And Kellen is anxious because of me, I think, because I'm always.
Kellen's anxious.
It's
Oh,
always the
super
boys,
anxious.
because they're like, my mom would never lie to me.
Yeah, girls are like, she's nuts.
she's
I'm not
crazy.
listening to her.
I don't want to be like my mom. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what? I saw on TikTok the other day. And I'm not a TikTok person. I repost our stuff, but I saw something where Layla reposted this like thing where it was like she was like, it says something like, you're just like your mom, and the girl's like happy.
Oh,
So she loves you. She
likes me.
She does.
that's
She at
so
least likes me.
sweet.
Yeah.
All right,
We do have a, you know what I hate? Okay, so I'm a big Diet Coke head. I'm also a big Diet Dr. Pepper
Diet
head.
Coke head.
How many of you hate going into the restaurant and you're like, okay, I'd like a Diet Coke, and they're like, is Diet Pepsi okay?
Did I say Diet Pepsi?
It's absolutely not okay. And why would you make a deal with Pepsi?
With the devil.
Sweets.
I freaking hate Diet Pepsi.
I do too. And you know what? It sucks because I go to all these cheer competitions. I don't know why all the convention centers are associated
with
with
Pepsi?
Pepsi. Yes. And
It could be a conspiracy theory.
oh my God. Maybe.
I hate Pepsi.
Well,
But
whoever
I
owns
am-
all the cheer stuff, they are in
I
the
am-
pocket of Pepsi.
Yes. What, does Mitt Romney have part of
I'm gonna ask Chad.
Ooh. But I will say it sucks because I got to do what I got to do. I'm tired, and I got to
You just
drink
gotta
that
drink
damn
Diet Pepsi, that syrupy Diet Pepsi.
Sucks, yeah. So I will also say I have another. You know what I hate inside my. You know what I hate.
Oh.
You guys all
Oh,
know.
I love when there's hate inside
I
hate.
know.
Double
I am
hate.
obsessed with the Diet Dr. Pepper, creamy coconut.
Zero sugar.
Zero sugar. It has to be zero sugar. I don't know what it is. It makes me more happy than my children,
It's probably
my
cracking it or
husband.
something.
It doesn't make me more happy than my dog, but equal. But why? Why are they only selling it 2 times a year, 2 months out of the year?
Shelley has an entire area
I do.
of her home dedicated to this drink.
I do. And I will buy you out. I went
has-
to Bashas' the other day. Barf Bashas.
Yeah. Agreed.
But Bashas stands for barf in another country or something where they
you
have
can't have
seedless
like
watermelons.
pallets of this shipped to you.
I
It's
would.
interesting.
And I bought them out. They were like, let me go. They were very kind though. They went back and looked to see if they had more. We were on our way home from Disneyland and went up the A. Well, we went to whatever. It
The
doesn't matter.
405.
I stopped
to the,
at the
to Topanga.
Did I say I'm from California?
What are you doing
And I
here?
stopped around Calexico. Is that how
Sure.
you say it, Diana?
Yeah.
Calexico at some little town that starts with a T. There's literally 2 gas stations there. I bought 24 bottles of the creamy coconut.
Everyone had
Diet
like
Dr.
2
And by the way,
things of it on their lap because she was
My God.
out of room in her.
Yeah.
in
I
her
wasn't
car.
there, but I know that Shelley was so elated. It's like she won the lotto that day.
Oh my God! Christmas came early.
1,000,000%. And if I had thought about it, I would have bought a lottery ticket. I was so happy. They were so kind as well. And
yeah, they're like, thank God we got rid of all this shit that no one buys.
but come on, there are literally petitions online where
Are there?
This
Yes.
is what I want to know.
I'm sorry. Is it your petition?
no, I swear to God, I
Did
even
you sign the petition?
100%, and I gave
A
a
donation.
little bit of a bucks. Yes, I gave a donation to get that further up.
There
the
goes
line.
Layla's college fund. Okay, wait, this is my
hysterical.
question for you. For a person who has a mini swig station at their house,
Yeah.
why don't you make it?
Because I
know it's a hassle.
Exactly.
It's a hassle,
Diet
but-
Dr. Pepper.
I will tell you why.
And then put some creamy coconut.
I will tell you why.
Why?
I personally love my soda fresh out of a can. I know everybody
I
loves
also think that's
McDonald's.
strange.
Everybody loves this and that. I like a can.
It's weird.
And you know
That's
what?
where we differ.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'll take the McDonald's, but I want it right in the morning, fresh out of the can, but it's the carbonation. Somebody's told me I love the carbonation.
I love the carbonation
And
too.
there's more carbonation in the can
It
because it's
is.
all
The bottle sucks.
yeah, it's all about the can, and I don't know what it is.
But there's more carbonation at like a gas station one or a McDonald's.
No,
it's
the
so
McDonald's
carbonated.
one is more crisp, but it's not carbonated.
And it's
It's
real-
not as strong of a carbonation, but it's more crisp.
How about a gas station one though? Those are good.
Like a Circle K.
I
Go
think
to
there's
those.
great carbonation.
I go to Swig. Swig is delish.
I
Why don't you
ever
get
go
that?
there.
I'm sure you don't need another gadget, but the little carbonated soda
I have
maker.
that. I just never opened
Yeah,
it.
it's a hassle.
Yeah.
All these things that you could do.
Yeah,
When I was
so dumb. I'll just go to
Yeah.
Swig for $2. You know,
Yeah.
but I will say, please, Dr. Pepper,
They're listening.
do this.
They're listening
They
to
are.
us.
Call us. You know, I mean, I love it so much.
Yeah.
You know, but why?
It's like
why?
the fish fillet. It's
I was
only-
no. I'm sorry, Diana.
McRib?
McRib is delicious all year long, not just at Halloween.
Both are barf.
Does it come only at Halloween? I don't know the schedule.
I always
but-
think of it around Halloween. It's in the fall.
Okay.
It's delicious.
The McRib.
I feel like it's not as good as it used to be, but out of spite, I'm going to eat it.
Out
you
of
know,
spite.
Out of spite.
Just to encourage them to make it year round.
Yeah. If it makes money, make it year round.
Yeah, that's kind of like McDonald's with the breakfast ending. Like some of your best food is your breakfast food. Why isn't it all day long?
I just saw that they stopped selling breakfast all day again. They're so dumb.
Oh, they were selling it all day?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Everybody should sell breakfast all day.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's
I do love.
most
I love
people's
breakfast for
favorite food.
dinner.
I do too.
Sometimes a couple of stack of pancakes for dinner. So good.
Yeah. So anyway,
All right,
No,
kids.
right.
Thanks for listening and
Bet.
hanging with us.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.